A tough one to take this past weekend, Shauna. Despite plenty of chances in the game, it was ultimately defeat in the Butte Energy Welsh Cup semi-final.
Yeah, like you said there, it was a tough game. We knew it was going to be competitive, and we went into it knowing it was going to be a close game, just like it was the last time we played them. So when we went in at half-time 0-0, when we created so many chances in the first half, we always knew that the second half was going to be even tougher. So in terms of mentality and willingness to fight and grind a result, I think that was there. We were just on the unlucky side really when it came to winning the game. But yeah, for us, we did more than enough to create and um, try and get the win. But unfortunately, it just wasn't our day, and that's something that we now need to look back on and reflect on. But we also need to bounce back from, because we've got them again this weekend.
Yeah, as you say there, it is a rematch this weekend. We take on Cardiff City again here at Park Hall, so your side don't have to wait too long to try and take revenge.
No, of course not. And you can sense from the players that have been in and what they're saying that they're ready to bounce back now, and the ability to move on has definitely improved in recent weeks, because we have had a tough couple of weeks in terms of results, and we have been able to bounce back and perform better each week. So our performances are getting better, which is a positive. But we just need to have a bit more patience, composure, be a bit more clinical, and show that resilience really to get the win over the line. Because if you don't score goals, you don't win games, and you can dominate possession, you can create as many chances as you want, but ultimately it's the ones that hit the back of the net that count. So that's the bit that we need to improve on.
Yeah, I've made reference to it there. There's no denying it has been a difficult few weeks, losing 3 in a row. Is there anything in particular you've identified for improvement?
Definitely final third. I think that's evident for everyone to see. We've gone from being a team that really dominates in the final third, and so many games we've won with 4 or 5 goals, and at the moment that's not the case. So we do need to work on that confidence. We do need to work on the composure. In terms of being creative, we're doing that. So that's not the issue here. It's just that end product that we need to get better at. And hopefully after this week in training, the girls have a lot more confidence now in and around the final third. And in terms of any team now that we're going to be coming up against, expect a ruthless team, because we've been knocked out of the cup. So for us now, there's nothing to lose other than to try and disrupt every opposition moving forwards.
Following the recent defeats, are we likely to see any changes to the starting lineup moving forwards?
Yeah, we've got a big week of training ahead of us. So it's probably too soon to make decisions just yet, but we're definitely looking at changing, and we're definitely looking at players that step up in training this week. And last week a few did, and that's why changes were made last week. And you're looking at the bench, and we've got such a strong bench there. It's not an easy decision each week. So no doubt players that can come on and make an impact will be important as well. And hopefully we see them shine in training this week, and it's what gives them the right to start. So yeah, it's a tough week for everyone, but hopefully it'll be a good one as well, taking us into Sunday.
We've faced Cardiff City 4 times this season, losing 3, winning 1. They've always been close games though, so you're expecting another this time around?
Yeah, it's always going to be close. We pride ourselves on being able to go toe-to-toe with them, and that's something that we've definitely improved massively on this season. Last year it wasn't the case, and we have to keep reminding ourselves of that bigger picture, because 12 months ago we weren't in this position. So now that we are, we want to compete, we want to keep fighting, and obviously they're attempting to win the league. They've got a cup final coming up, and we're not in that competition no more. So for us, there's nothing to lose. So in terms of pressure, there isn't any. And for us, it's just about enjoying our football, enjoying the next 4 weeks, and making sure we can take as many points as we can off the opposition.
Does facing the team in back-to-back weeks, or in this instance 3 weeks on the row, present any challenges you might not normally come across?
Yeah, definitely tactical challenge, because the turnaround time is still a week, but it's the same team constantly that you're trying to prepare for. So no doubt they'll be making change as well. It'd be silly for either team to continue exactly the same system and shape for every 3 weeks. But in terms of personnel, we need to prepare that there's going to be change, and likewise they'll be doing the same for us. So that is different. But at the same time, it's quite nice as well that it gives you 7 days to put the wrongs right, and you're going to play them again and come up against them. And for us, we fell short on Sunday. So in terms of motivation and want to win, that's definitely there at the forefront of everyone's mind, and we're looking forward to that already.
And what about the injury situation? I know Liv Buckland has missed a couple of games Yaz Evans, great to see her back on the pitch last week, doing her first run as well.
Yeah, Liv's still going to be spending a little bit more time off the pitch, but she's progressing already, which has been good. And yeah, you referenced there, Yaz did her first pitch run last week, and we've been seeing the hard grind that she's been doing in the gym since pre-season. So for her, it was a massive moment, and for us as a team, it was such an exciting thing to see, because the minute you see her in boots and on the pitch, you know the comeback's on. And even though we won't be seeing her in that TNS shirt this season, it definitely fills us with confidence and excitement knowing that in pre-season she'll be back. So yeah, huge credit to her and huge credit to Fliss as well for getting her to this point.
And finally, Shauna, it's been a busy week at the club, as on Tuesday we had the Duke of Edinburgh visit. I know you had the chance to speak with him as he was looking at the work of the New Saints FC Foundation. What was that experience like?
Yeah, it was a really nice experience, and it wasn't just myself that was here. We had 3 of the players down as well. So watching him interact with them and seeing how proud the girls were to show off the trophy that we've already won and sort of speak positively of the season that we've had was such a nice feeling, because we were able to stand side by side with the men's team with their trophy, and ours was alongside it. So in terms of personal pride, it was definitely up there, and it was such an exciting day for everyone at the club, and just grateful to be in the position that I'm in to get opportunities like this.